Good evening, folks. I'm Baroque, and welcome back to Dragon Age: The Veilguard. With most of the companion quests out of the way and some main story on the horizon, we'll get out the last little bit with Neve, and then we'll crack on seeing the Inquisitor and the Crows and see where we go from there. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well this evening. Hope your day's gone alright. Grab a warm beverage, wrap up warm, get yourselves cozy. Evening, AJ, we're doing alright. Oh, I'm glad you're pushing on with the Marauder. Sounds like a delightful time. Never dying build. Glad you're enjoying, bub. Right, yesterday we had to end the stream a little early, just because my recording crashed. Luckily, the footage was fine, the stream was fine. But we'd hit the end of the stream pretty much anyway, so that was alright. Hopefully, it doesn't just randomly happen again. Right, we'll quickly nip back to the lighthouse and see if all else has popped up. I imagine Neve will have a little epilogue quest because we haven't picked something for them yet. No, everyone's just having natters. Alright. Have a quick glance. I think we'll go see the Inquisitor before the Crows, just because I like seeing the old Inquisitor.
Yes.
Oh, they're down there.
You and Neve?
Oh.
Yes.
Nice cash.
Thanks.
And Spite's good with her?
No talking. When her hat comes off, go play with wisps.
Aw.
Okay.
At least they have a system so the demon can't be, you know, there and engaged and potentially interfering. What is this? Another surprise gift. Another chest. There was a patch before I started, but there weren't any patch notes left yet. Another chest watched up in the lighthouse. Not sure whether it's just local, if we've got a friend out in the Fade who wants to help Neve. What's this? Oh, the Kirkwall set. Straight up the Dragon Age 2 armor. Oh, I won't be able to see it in here. It'll just be in the wardrobe. I'll go have a look at that before we head out. How you two doing?
I'm sorry about
Somber.
It's hard. At least I got to talk to him at the end. The real him.
That's something. But I'm sure it still hurts. If anything happened to Hassan,
Cherish him while you can.
that's the truth.
Oh. You two doing in the corner?
I'm fine.
Oh, there's an act for the road.
I'm just a little worried about everything. But we're gonna be fine.
We're in the
right?
end game now, Hardy.
We don't know that.
Neve.
Very comforting.
We'll manage something. Might even make it out alive.
That's the spirit.
Slightly better.
I try.
Let's go have a quick look at this armor. Again, judging by the thumbnail that popped up, had the furs, had the blocky bits. It was a decent piece. It might well be something I'll wear for the ending. There's my room. Wardrobe. Disparate parts from desperate battles, joined together like a team of misfits. Stronger together than alone, from Kirkwall with love. Yep, there it is. It has got that very bulky old part Templar on one side, and the furs going over the back. Not bad on my dwarf either, to be honest. I'd need a different helmet to go with it. We'll consider for the end game. We'll consider. For the moment, I'm going to go back to my cloak one. Been enjoying that. Alright then. Let's go see our protagonist from the prior game. Oh. Imagine Neve still. Now you've hit 9. Lucanisu's still 8. Hit Lucanus and Neve. It does have a chaosy vibe. Dragon Age 2 was certainly a chaotic game. Main themes were the family to start with, and then the constant struggle between mages and Templar. That was kind of a main story in the first game. One of, like, the main pillars of that. Hello, hello, hello. There's a locked door over there. Sure, I went into that one before. But you ended up doing a lot more of it in 2, and things got all over the place. More defense, less ability damage, gain precision while on low health. Precision now gives you 100% leech while on low health. Interesting, but not my cup of tea. Oh, I hate that when you're trying to relax on a game and someone's just there outside the room endlessly for hours on end. Still get a lot of construction work through the day around here at the moment. Can be quite loud. We're hoping it is nearing its conclusion, but you never know. There's always something else that needs doing. I find fascinating. If this game hadn't gone through 3 complete overhauls in its 10 years development cycle, they managed to stick from the beginning. If this Inquisitor, you know, you go to the trouble of making them, picking your options from the prior game. If you just had a couple missions with them in the south, see it with your own eyes. That's wishful thinking, but it was really cool. Meet the Inquisitor. A request to return to the Cobbled Swan leads to learning more about Solus's relationship with the Inquisition. Can it be always dwelling on what could have been?
Complicated for business. I'm here, Inquisitor.
Oh, there he is. Just shout that to the bar. Oh yeah, I gave him a deeper voice.
Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Llewellyn. We try to be no one you've heard of.
It's not too bad.
Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elginan's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Alright, there is a polite time frame there, AJ. Absolutely. 7 in the morning, after 5 PM.
Elginan
Weekends at 7 AM.
Solus got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends.
Quiz got a little
How many
jaded.
of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I once called him by another name. Friend.
Some friend.
Do you always agree with your friends?
We're pretty aligned on whether or not to destroy the world, if that's what you mean.
I will never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear. You know this too.
But
He became those names when he fought gods. And regret for his world turned into destroying ours. Sound familiar?
you're making us sound like Solus. That's uncomfortable.
We're not like our enemy. They're making us do this.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. Tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...?
You're handling things. This part, what you have now. I just miss the banter about friends.
Oh, we fade to black for the rundown. Damn it, I wanted more time with him. That was... Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see him. Just really uneventful. Ah. Bet he sent me another missive as well. Oh no, we got a codec entry though. Somewhere. There we go. Notes from the Inquisition. Oh, it's from Cassandra. Which was my romance option for Inquisition. My love, we are no strangers to duty, or the separation it demands of us. You head for Devinter, and though I will want to go with you, there is work we both must do. I will not falter in the tasks that wait before me, and I will pray my actions, in whatever measure they can, will keep you safe. The others see only confidence in my resolve, but you have always known more than mere appearance. I confess to you, and you alone, that I am afraid. I'm afraid of what may happen. Phaedos will face such turmoil as it did before. I know not what awaits us. Yet even in the face of uncertainty, there are two things I cannot doubt and never will. First is that our paths are never separated long. I will find you at my side when I need you, as you will find me at yours. I will play my part in this, and follow as soon as I can. The second thing I never doubt is you. Whatever lies before you, trust yourself. Trust your heart, as I trust it. It will not lead you astray. Yours, Cassandra. How did I get a hold of this letter? How did Rook get a hold of it? Would make more sense if there was a playable bit of the Inquisitor, you know what I mean. Can't be that it was a scrapped idea. Look at this. Singular locked door. I'm not going and checking for chests and trying to 100% each map until I know we're at a point of no return. I ain't going to do that now. Let's head and go see the crows then, for the love of Treviso.
Rook stopped the Antam. Took down their comic maker. He did your job for you. He's a hero.
Just a meddling busybody.
Somehow, it's when did I pickpocket him? That's the...
the butcher's Antam.
Oh yeah, we still need to deal with the butcher, don't we? Hello, politician
I
and
can't
murderous
believe
child.
You're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from...
Jacobus.
No. I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
Well, that's going to be a problem.
Well, now that that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Okay.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
No ideas
There's
at all.
really no clue who it is.
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
This guy,
Promise
please.
help.
So do you when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
What about the human help the Antam was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
You trust them?
So that
Not
traitor...
even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
Ilario wasn't helping the Antam,
And
he was
yet
helping the
those of us
Venatori.
sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
There's another traitor. God damn it.
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
Terrifying prospect of finding snakes in your wardrobe.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods and the Antam? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us.
Aye aye.
The meeting is in the market, Rook.
I'm going. It's easy just to run out.
Lied, you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
The occupation has been hardest on the fledglings.
Keep up your good work, training them up.
An unknown contact. Sounds like a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillinan are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
Kill them, or your lives
Oh, suddenly Venatori. Quite enough of you lot. Keep putting these bloody red crystals everywhere. It's doing my nutting. No. Where's the other one? Up there. Honestly. It's only me clearing these bloody things from around the city. I want to approach a group of crows and just see them doing some murdering.
Said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
Curious if it'll be an old character from one of the prior games or not.
Rook, I presume.
Oh, the butcher.
The butcher.
The villain.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting.
I didn't expect.
Please. So tense. I promise. I'll signal when it's time to fight.
I didn't expect such diplomacy from someone who broke off from the might of the Kunari and has been conquested. I kind of dig it.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antom flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
Wild. And why?
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it.
That's a terrifying fact, AJ.
Cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
Aye. The problem is, this character, from what we know, has taken the full military arm of the Kunari, and they can't stay any place too long because they don't have any builders, cooks, foragers, anything, so they have to keep moving. So it didn't seem wise, speaking of maintaining it. So suddenly have this feels like I've been blindsided. I don't know how to feel about it yet.
You're not an end-of-the-world type. Are you with the gods or not?
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers.
Okay.
They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go.
That's crazy.
But I will lose my jewel. My city. So, you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Wait, he's gone? Alright.
The butcher was our contact, and he's getting himself all to the bite. Finish him off. We need to go after the butcher.
Wild. What a strange yet bold move. I wish we'd seen more of him through the game, other than that one, like, we saw him from a balcony at one point. Like the arrow shocking too. I know we only got the arrow shock for like end of the last act and the like most of that second act. This dude needed more screen time. As did you, Kitty Cat. Have pets. Yes. It's okay. I know he threw the table over. I know you're scared. It's okay. The cat didn't care. It just continued to chill. How far away are we going? Just round the corner.
Everyone's acting like normal. Like the butcher hasn't gone nuts.
So they don't know. Or it's easier to play along.
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
Oh, check the markets while we're here.
Those Antam trouble you. Please, come by.
I see what you need. Prove you deserve it. Hear the shift in his
That
voice?
fella scream it.
He's changing.
Everything has provenance.
Yep, I've already bought all the thing I need. I'm just checking while I'm here in the market. You know, there might be secret butchering poison
the
here.
way to greet people is Andaran Artishan. It's such a pretty language.
It really is. Excuse me. I kind of like, we've only ever seen him from a distance. For it to come out like that, I'm very surprised.
We have herbs for everything.
The guy's like, I know what the gods want. If I give in, gets you what you want. So do you know what? I'm gonna do it.
In a duel to the death.
I think the voice acting went really well as well. He's just really pushing it out, like angry yet kind of reserved in that same way, like calm, angry, you know what I mean? Not biting the words, not pushing them out, but still having that deep bass. He's starting to lose it now, he's let the blight in though. It's funny how Rook mentions nobody's freaking out.
There's the butcher. He's a reaver and fighting his own Antam.
That thing cannot answer
That's
questions.
a shame.
We have to hope he's still in there.
It just turned him into another one of them big silly ones. Do you know how we were just enjoying that character?
We've got company.
I mean, maybe we can pull him out of it.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Catch me, fight me.
It's like most of the other boss fights we've seen, especially in the companion quests, have not had unique movesets or models for most of them. It's a shame that follows through for most of the story too. Happened so quick! Feels like I only just met him! Oh, there's the location.
Docting's ready.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site.
And that's it!
Tearstone Island.
God damn it!
The butcher kept his word.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him
Why are you stood there with the Antam?
And now you have a location for your
Wait,
final pointless...
the politician was the villain?
The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted?
Why are the Antam not
A
just
chance
killing
to
you?
Die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
You godless traitor! You weren't powerless against the butcher, you were working with him!
I don't expect you to understand this, but sometimes governance means not showing your entire hand.
You sold Treviso out to the Antam.
I did what was best for Treviso. Who else would have done what was necessary? That troop of fools in the casino? They would have provoked the Antam to slaughter.
the kind they carried out in every other Antivan city they crossed. I gave them the crows so they would not take the rest of the city.
It took loads of
I
the city
gave them an
anyway.
inch so they would not take a mile.
The Antam took their mile, and anything else they damned well pleased. And they'll keep doing it. Because you'll keep letting them. You didn't prevent a slaughter, you just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the butcher,
someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him.
More's the pity.
And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of, well, whatever it is you are besides an annoyance.
Let me go kill him now,
But
please.
this city is mine. We need a real leader.
Crows, assassins.
You know who else
Who's
wants a
watching?
leader? The Antam. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island.
Wouldn't surprise me, nay.
Showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
Like, you could have just not told us any of that. We wouldn't know. Like, he just spoke about not showing your hand. Then why show your bloody
Makes
hand?
sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in
Dead
his
balls,
place
the
is the
pity.
traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Eventually is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
If only we'd figured out it was Eventually before all this started.
I wish the same. But regret does neither of us good.
Very fair,
We
Taylor.
knew someone had delivered Treviso to the butcher. You brought us their name.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
You're all super
When the
assassins, right? Let's
governor
just go get
show
him.
themselves again. We end this.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
Eventually keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's anger grab at power.
It seems most likely, Viego.
When Eventually left, they
Yeah,
made
I'll go.
it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it. And that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
We'll stop Eventually.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Eventually confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
You have been our ally through all this. It would be an honor to have your help against the governor.
Happily, let me at him.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
Restrained only after he let the Antam in. They started the murdering and the pillaging, and then, oh, we'll stop for a little bit. For the Inquisitor quest to be just kind of chill and far too short, this one was still too short, but we got the butcher up close for the first time, and then just as quickly, they were taken away. Oh, it's such a shame. The blight-corrupted butcher revealed Tearstone Island as the location of the god's next ritual. He's dead, but Governor Evetchi declared themselves the one who betrayed Treviso to the Antam. Now Evetchi controls the Antam, and the crows must fight harder than ever to dispose the corrupt governor.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
No. Level 50.
Did no one see Avinci's betrayal?
Oh, that's max level.
Perhaps they did. There's a difference between knowing and being willing to stand.
They were someone else's problem, and the city paid the price.
I don't really have anything crazy I want to put on. Maybe the heavy armor one for... Would remain swapping helmet and build, though. At some point. Don't have to do it yet, and there's not really much else. Do more advantage duration while we wait. The crows. The banner of House de Actus. The de Actus House banner is created with the finest weave and is impeccably maintained, proudly showed its age. Let there never be doubt. Our home is the nation we built and build. Our rivalries are settled first, then forgiven. We live by principle and lead by example. Our kin are equal in blood or by bond declared. We stood at the start and will stand to the end. We are House de Actus, and we are Antivan Crows. I like learning the house names of all the different assassin groups. Just love a good house name. Some house words. Lest we all forget winter's always bloody coming. I appreciate the knowledge, AJ. The names certainly come up on the things of, like, books I need to get to at some point. A new missive! Oh, got some from the Inquisitor. Message from the front. Coming storm. Rook, thank you for meeting with me again. There are precious few in this world who understand the particular burdens people like us carry. Well, I don't imagine either of us begrudge our responsibilities. Sometimes just knowing that someone else understands can lift that weight. Much as you hold your own people together through what must often seem like sheer force of will, so too must I keep the fragile alliance of the South alive. Even though I was gone for only a brief sojourn to speak to you, I returned to no small amount of chaos that I needed to spend time repairing. In my last letter I said it felt like the calm before the storm. It still does. Blight continues to creep forward, slowly but inexorably. But we've seen very little of the Darkspawn, even as the corruption claims more and more of our lands. We've had more success to the west, and we've won several battles against the Venatori to the north. Little remains of the Antam dreadnoughts at the mouth of the Waking Sea. Still, the storm is building. We can all feel it. There's a tension in the air. And before we know it, the winds will howl and the thunder roll. Till then, we wait. We ready ourselves. When the time comes, we will stand firm against the gathering darkness. Here's the Inquisitor. Getting outside of this game, never seen someone just do YRS. And another message from the front. Drums of war. I assume just because of what happened there. Rook, events move now with tremendous speed. Much that we thought certain has turned out to only be wishful thinking. Every day we find ourselves pushed to our limits. The Darkspawn, till now, little more than a trickle, have become a flood. Well, that changed very quickly from one message to the other. I suppose I was meant to read the top one, then do this mission. Done them back to back. We've been forced to abandon villages and settlements all across southern Ferelden. We've retaken Skyhold from the demons that infested it, and we've brought refugees from this onslaught. How fitting that the fortress that housed my people when we waged war against Corypheus should serve to once again protect the innocent from would-be gods. Yet I fear that Skyhold won't be sufficient. Already the Darkspawn have claimed Redcliffe. Oh, not Redcliffe. And the shores of Lake Galahad rive with the Blight's corruption. Our land sickens and dies. I fear that whoever among Ferelden's people live through this relentless assault will starve to death instead. It's a cruel fate for those who've already been through so much. Skyhold stands as firm as the rock of the mountains themselves. Stone provides little sustenance. Chastened and Avar hunt and bring more food, but even they return empty-handed more often than not. The hope remains. There have been no sign of the Antam in the Waking Sea. Reports from Orlais suggest that the Venatori have been fought to a standstill. The Free Marchers have unified under a single banner, and even now march south to aid us in our struggle. I can't say with confidence that we'll win this war. but we will make the gods pay in blood for every inch of ground. People of Phaedus have not yet fallen. I hope they never will. Here's the Inquisitor. Certainly one I'd like not to agree with, AJ. Hell, he's aside. Oh, who's left? Shadow dragons. Now there's a new crow quest. And a quest here. One with Neve, one with Lucanus. It's all over the shop. We'll pick up what's here, clear them out, then come check in with team. It's the stuff where we check in with the team at the table that seems to trigger main story events. A note from the crows. Rook. Gotten wind of what governor event she plans for Treviso. It's not good. Come find us in the diamond. Viego. That happened quick. I just got back here. Hang on, where was everybody else? Harding and Bella in there. Then Neve, then Kitchen, then Lucanus. Whoa. Do you already have this many mirrors, Belle?
It meant Mythal gives you dreams. It wasn't that. It was Mythal took your dreams all along. Isatunal. Mythal took your dreams. Your lyrium brings pride to our gods.
Oh, that proper translation makes that worse.
Never yours the sun. Forever, forever.
Ancient elven poem was just shitting on dwarves.
That was it the whole time. They knew.
That's messed up.
And then they forgot. We won't let them forget. Not this time.
Well done decoding it together, you two. That's a nice little side thread in those conversations. Right, I assume Neve wants to do their epilogue.
Venatori had the narrow road. Now they think twice before walking that way.
And your neighbors? What's the price of that protection?
You think I'd charge our dear friends? The people who spread rumors about how Threads made Aelia disappear.
Rebuilding the Thread's reputation for free?
For the few of us left. Now the Venatori who thought he found a legitimate charm supplier, he gets counterfeit goods. Triple cost.
Oh, a good old long strategy game, AJ, for the holidays. Not how long, like the bigger... No, I know Crusader Kings 3, I think it's in the 4X vein. I don't know if it's quite on that level, but I know they take a very long time. I miss playing Total Warhammer 3. It was good stuff. Being Lizard Men was great.
Can't argue about your target.
They keep getting... It's almost become a live service. It pretty much has become a live service, that game.
Is that genuine concern? You're fun.
Listen, you. I try.
Anyway, Neve, I'm out of news. But the Threads are yours. You need something? Say the word.
Thanks, Alec. Remember, if you cross our neighbors...
You can drown me in the Nosen Sea. Rook, it's been a pleasure. You've got a good setup here. Enjoy life in the Fade.
Should we have let the current standing leader for a criminal syndicate and enter this place?
We've
Probably not
been
good.
at the lighthouse a while now.
It's still odd.
We have, but it still feels strange, like we're stuck in a dream.
So it's not just me.
I mean, you have wisps in your office that you haven't figured out yet.
This is my only address now. I still had an apartment back home. Rent paid up and everything. It got torched. In the dragon attack.
Neve.
Everything I have is here in this room. One false step from drifting into the Fade.
Man, keep getting consequences from that. It's wild that there weren't more. Like, in terms of choices to do such things, if they were going to go that rooted with them.
Maybe. But thanks. I never expect things to go to plan, but I usually have one anyway. Or 7. And a half dozen backup plans, just in case.
And now?
everything's changed. I've changed. If I survive the job, I'll be starting over, in a way. Maybe that should scare me, but I think I need it. I usually hate unanswered questions, but this one, I'll let myself figure out once I get there.
It reminds me of like the oh, which was it? Like there was a King Arthur strategy role-playing game, which was kind of a mix of Might and Magic and 4X strategy games. That I remember being super difficult, but it was in that vein. Very story-focused. I really enjoyed it, but I was garbage at it. Interestingly, we didn't get Neve a choice there. Maybe because of how choices came beforehand? Corruption has a vice grip on Minrathous, and Neve knows the best way to combat it is to rip out its wrong core. Your support has helped Neve see that she can make a real difference and that she's not alone in the fight. Aligning with the... Oh, it was aligning with the Freds. We weren't given another option because I let the dragon attack it. Fred Syndicate protect Minrathous from the shadows. Neve is swift and determined in taking down any threats. And she's got the Fredder's plates. This intimidating reinforced leather number is well plated to protect its wearer from Docktown's many enemies. Ooh. Oh, and I got some stuff too. Looking after Docktown. Nick, I talked to Lucky Mal and we're even. Charm shipment's all yours, and remember, if you hear anything good, bring it to me. I'll make sure it reaches the boss, with credit. You weren't in great with the last one. It's your chance to turn it around. Nothing happens in Docktown that she doesn't hear about. It was like Nev's running things now. Here you go. Here's your big shiny. Enemies remain sundered when detonated, but cannot be detonated again. I don't use her sundered stuff that often. Oh, she's not even the one who applies it. It's a fancy look, Neve. For the Crime Syndicate option, it looks pretty heroic, to be fair. Kinda like it, and there's a bit of fancy asymmetry going on. We've forsaken a hat, though. She's fair enough. Alright, we need to go see Lucanus. That's all of our companions all leveled up, all in the super gear. Not max level quite yet, but not far off.
You see the size of Elgernon's dragon?
Kind of hard to miss.
She's pretty big.
He, the archdemon Lucicon, is a he.
Male dragons don't have wings.
Elgernon used magic
Wait,
to
what?
make the archdemons bigger. Maybe he added wings, too.
Ugh. And he screwed with her horns. What kind of asshole does that?
The kind we kill.
We got there. I love that as a mechanic, AJ. Especially for the longer strategy games where you have to spend a long time that the next generation takes over. Keeps the story going. It was like a choice-based, not card game. It was just text, and it was like for the king, for the queen. You just flip and scroll decisions on your phone. I think there was a Steam version. And you kept going by generations. I remember really enjoying that for something simply set up. Right, and what about you, Lucanus?
Rook, have a moment?
Yes.
What is it? You were there to witness my new deal with Spite. You should come with us to see it paid in full. When you're ready.
Oh? A moment's peace. Sure, we can go have a look at that, Lucanus. What have we got? There's still chests that need discovering. Same there. Same there. And the Shadow Dragons aren't at max yet. Maybe I need to sell all my valuables there. And we've got the two here in Treviso then. Okay. Back to Treviso. Right. Now it's just leveling everyone up. Emmerich's a quarter. Lucanus is still level 8. Neve's a quarter. We'll take Lucanus and Emmerich, I think, just to change it up. Oh no, AJ. The political plot thickens. As the generations continue, the web tangles and everything goes to shit. I sense much backstabbing ahead in such a story. Okay, that's Tear and Viago. Hang on. We want to go do Lucanus's thing first. Again, I don't know if doing things with them will change much of the city. Excuse me.
But I did not think this is what they planned.
I can't drop down there, can I? No. Excuse me. Where are you, Lucanus? Oh, you're gonna do it again, aren't you, game? Yep. You just live in here, don't you? Every time I clear it out. Do you know what? I'm ignoring you. I've just cleared yours out. So unless you follow me all the way around, you are shit out of luck, Venatori. Ah. Lucanus and Spite celebrate their alliance. Aww. Yeah, let's have a chat with the demon. And you at the same time. And of course with coffee.
Why you ordered a drink for the empty chair?
If they are, they won't tell anyone. The crows own this cafe.
Smells like Lucanus.
Just try it.
So...
Wait, how can you pick up the mug?
Now? Since you didn't kill Ilario, I mean.
We still hurt him. That humiliation in front of everyone, he'll never forgive that. So there's peace, for the moment at least.
Are the other Talons okay with the whole abomination thing?
Probably not, but they prefer me to Ilario or the Venatori. I suppose the crows have had worse first Talons.
Have they? Please tell me. Sounds like a good bit of history.
How is your grandmother doing?
You've met her. She was hewn out of Dragonbone. She's pretending not to be upset by Ilario's betrayal and my possession. Which means she's making everyone else as miserable as possible. Except Thea. She likes Thea.
Everybody likes Thea. It's weirdly nice.
Is it strange that I'm enjoying being out with you and your imaginary friend?
Rock.
It isn't exactly normal.
You try it.
I don't know what I thought it would be like. Getting out of the ossuary. Getting my life back.
You mean you didn't spend all that time dreaming about having coffee with your inner demon?
I did dream of coffee. If this is my life now, I'll take it.
We really need to get you a new hobby, though, besides killing and coffee, Lucanus. You have kind of held onto it and that mug this entire game. AJ in the chat. I am surprised that you can spend that amount of... What's the word? For that kind of game? To make it about chess, rather than destroying each other's countries. I find that fascinating. Really cool. Mind you, that's not me harping on it. That's me just being fascinated. And even crows. Lucanus's logbook. 5. Toes wiggle. When he drinks the brew, a small shade and a wounded spirit. Sitting there is still. We are still. Drawn below is a decagonal diagram of perfectly even intersecting geometric lines. Additional lines extend past the central diagram and reach the edges of the page. There is an infinite. There is a shelter. There is a storm outside the centre. The handwriting abruptly alters. Wright says he went nowhere, and it has only been an hour or two. His measurements of time seem more accurate than others here. So to resume. Late evening exercises. Huh. What is infinite shelter storm outside the centre mean? Is that more hinting at things going on outside of Thedas? An infinite storm on the outside, or am I reading too into it? It could be. I read a bit of an interview today. Some of the devs who made the game. They certainly had a moment during that interview of, yeah, there's stuff outside there, like what happened with the Kunari initially. What could all that mean? And I'm like, it's going to be a long time before you get to answer any of those questions, if you ever do. I'd love to see it, but it's a big if. Alright. Let's get rid of Ivechi.
It worked. The
Rook, good. We have discovered what Ivenchi is planning for Treviso. When you fought the comic master in the garrison, you mentioned a note you found that said some comic had gone missing.
That was time ago.
Discovered who stole it.
Eventually.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now Ivenchi will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
Chemical warfare, not good.
Who is eventually planning to poison with the comic? Aside from the crows.
People who have spoken up too loudly against the Antam.
Anyone too friendly with the crows. I doubt Ivenchi is familiar with poisons. I guarantee the comic will spread to the rest of the city as well.
Destroying your own people's minds. How could eventually do this?
By telling themselves there is nothing else to be done.
They will trot out some excuse to give to the worst of the politicians and the merchant princes.
You say that as if those were different people.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Ivenchi from releasing the comic.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Ivenchi's forces in the city.
What's that?
Understood.
One more thing. Jacobus stormed off earlier, angry at Ivenchi.
Oh
We
no.
have not seen him in some time.
The child
Look
has
out
put
for
themselves
him,
in
would you?
danger.
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Because of course, the
Some
revenge
of the
bidden
merchant
child will.
families have fled. They got wind of Ivenchi's comic and suddenly worry they are not on good terms with the governor.
I am.
As long as we can stop him, it will be fine. Their rating. Not quite. I think after this mission they'll be maxed out and then I'll be able to purchase everything off their quartermaster.
There's the garrison.
Oh, nearly fell.
As a spirit. Onto the garrison and the governor.
Let's continue our discussion. As a spirit mage, you must sense spite. I'm sorry that you two came together under such unjust circumstances.
Ah. We clear the garrison this time. Eventually's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
We follow a governor now. The butcher was weak.
The Antam aren't going to make this easy.
He did end up being weak, which is more the pity. Child. At least you're not trying to leap in last minute.
Jacobus.
Me and my friends are sick of doing nothing. Eventually's got their comic past the courtyard, but they've locked the gates. We'll break into the garrison and get them open.
Be careful. The Antam.
We'll stay hidden. Good luck.
Because I saved the city, he's helping. So if I didn't save the city, would the child be dead? Don't know. Yes, me!
More Antam. Eventually's throwing everything at us.
There's some really high up there. Yeah, yeah. I don't have any revives. Bonk. Time for that, spinny man. Come on, all of you group up just a little bit more. There you go. Fine, get healing. Goddamn, a huge number of guns. When, Lucanus, when? And jump. Oh, I missed 2 of the swings. You swine.
Okay, now for Vinci.
I know you're there, Rook.
Whoa. How bold.
Come face the ruler Treviso deserves.
Bold of them. Something's wrong. Something in the air.
Hmm. Poison wasn't a hallucinogenic. It's like blight infested, I thought.
Wait, are these Antom real?
I see the comic is working.
I didn't think that's what the drug did. Maybe I'm misremembering. It was a few weeks ago now. It's alright, they still died. If it is AJ, it still goes over my head, that one. I'm afraid. I know it happens often. Fuck.
You're a fool to fight me.
Oh, big one. But not particularly tough. And free. Oh, as if he dodged. Again. I can't target them. Ow.
Why don't you die? Why don't you give up?
Oh, he's come down. Get this politician. Hang on, which one's real? Not you. Not you. Edward! Oh dear. The human enemies just do not have the health points to put up much.
I dotted every I. Weighed every measure.
Rings a bell, but not one I've seen.
You're not even one of them.
Rook fought you like a crow.
I really didn't.
Viago.
I really didn't, Jacobus. I use a hammer and plate armor.
More responsibility as Trevisans than you did.
I lost so many people to the Anton. My family, my cousin. By right, his contract against the governor is mine. And I say Evenshi doesn't deserve to die. They deserve to live.
What?
On trial. Paraded in public. Everyone will know who hurt Treviso, and you'll suffer for
I'm surprised, kid. That's
You can't.
well done.
You can't do this.
I expected revenge to take over, but my goodness, you've had an arc.
What happens to me?
It's just, I approve. Get wrecked.
It's time to live with your actions, Governor. That seems fair to me.
Prison cells for you.
Made a scapegoat for all of Treviso's ills is fair?
Yes.
You can't put me on trial. I'm still governor of this city.
Not after the crows goaded the merchants and the king about the comic.
The message
But
about
given he was
Treviso
going to
and
run
the
off
future
for
of the Crows
revenge
has already been sent.
a few streams ago,
Your contract
it's come
is
far.
due, Evenchi. The Crows rule Antiva. and Treviso will be free.
Rook looks so smug saying that. I wonder if this was even possible then, if we hadn't saved the city from way back when. Wild. Oh, I am just off over to the side here. There are still 2 chests undiscovered. Oh, they don't seem to be in this room. I should have a look about, just in case. But it looks like a big old empty combat arena. It's got some nice views, though. Aye, it is empty. Someone's going to have to come clean this up. It won't be me. I get the feeling there is going to be another set of side quests after this set of main quests. Just an inkling.
You are certain of this path?
I've never been more certain.
I know that look, and I approve.
And you're sure of this course?
You already asked him that.
Viago, dear, can't you see that I'm stalling?
Ah, you are waiting for Rook's interruption.
His audience.
I said it was okay.
That predictable.
You are reliable. I might say, essential.
It was an honor to defend Treviso with the crows.
I am wearing his
To
cape.
the business of the day, then.
Jacobus, are you ready?
I'm ready, Fifth Talon.
What's going on?
We accept Jacobus's right to the contract on Evenchi, and his decision to spare the governor.
It sent a stronger message than killing them. Their crimes will be aired, their reputation blackened.
And during these punishments, the former governor will live with the fear we may still one day end them. For his help, and proving he has sound judgment, Jacobus is becoming a full Antivan Crow.
That's young for it.
I'm not here as a first official kill or something, am I?
Nothing in Air's lessons about that. You're here because I'm following your example. I only got this because you went out to face Evenchi, Rook. I couldn't have done it alone. I want to find others like me. Orphans. People with no more homes, under a new house name.
My God,
Neri
kid's got ambition.
Igrativi. It's old Trevisan, sort of a grateful life.
It's a fine name and banner.
I'm honored, Jacobus Igrativi. You and your new house will do great things as crows.
The Fifth Talon agrees.
As does the 7th. Rook, all of Treviso is in your debt. For what you did out there, and for the future you have inspired.
You have powerful enemies. When you decide it's time to put them in their place, we'll be there. And Rook,
The gods,
have made
please.
a damn fine crow. Remember that.
I still disagree. I prefer plate and hammer. Team defeated Evenchi, who will be jailed as they await a trial that will reveal their betrayal and attempt to use Squamic on Treviso. Meanwhile, the Crows welcomed a new dawn by making Jacobus a fully fledged Antivan Crow. Now going by Jacobus Igrativi, his new house will gather those who have lost family to the occupation and help forge a future for all of Trevisan. GG, Crows. GG. Now, is your reputation bar at full? It is! Praise the sun.
Thank you for saying my new name, Rook.
Thank you for asking. You'll do it proud.
I'll try. It's hard, but I'll always try. That's what I learned from you.
I'll see you in the next Dragon Age game, kid.
Stock up with
No,
whatever
I doubt
you
that.
need.
Rank up the Crows. What have we got? Ooh, a dagger Lucanus is equipped with. Interesting, interesting. I'll have to manage that, but sure. What have we got here? Anything I've equipped? No. Plumage of the Mad Crow. On perfect dodge, fire a feather projectile at a random target that deals physical damage and applies necrosis. And even Crone's more flamboyant outfits pay tribute to the midnight plumage of their namesake. It does look like a fancy crow outfit, but it's way too expensive. Got more to buy still. Need to upgrade this for Lucanus. It's a good piece. Ah, the mementos. Could buy the Antivan decor, the like theme as well. And grab some of these. Again, once I know what the point of no return is, I'll do a bit of decoration. Do enjoy doing so. Permanent damage boost. Then Orlesian Masterwork Linen. Nature guards its deepest blues in the sheen of wings and dark water. When a crow cannot suffer the common drab of shadow, only the finest Orlesian linens will serve. Very silly. Heartstrings. And even Luthers build strong and heavy, for our songs are of pride beyond maps or kings. The difference between celebration and riot is how free we wish to be. I love their music. Contract. The next empire. Our diplomacy is at its most nationalistic. Price on the head of the concept of empire, promising Antivan support to surrounding nations should Tevinter ever again overreach its borders. Hell of a contract. We'll just take all of you. Ooh. Uncharacteristically heavy for the crows, the suit prioritizes intimidation and protection over stealth. I will take a big heavy one for options later. Yeah, be careful though. Running out of gold. Do not want to sell my valuables here.
Good luck with your contracts.
There you go. Alright then. 40 crows. House of Egra TV. Banner commissioned for the newest house to declare for the crows. Let those of one wing find comfort and kind. We choose to be king. We choose to be strong. We choose how to fly. We are House Egra TV. And we are Antivan Crow. Aww. Good on you, kid. And the other are just the mementos I picked up. That's all cleared. Make sure nothing else has randomly popped up now. Who is it? Who's done it? Nobody. Everyone's just having chats. I think we'll push on with the main quest then. Oh. Fortunes of House Egra TV. Brooke. House Egra TV welcomed its newest members today. 2 more orphans like me. Don't worry, Hare's still training us. She seems to think I'm concentrating better now on lessons. I guess I am. You ever need a crow? Well, you know a lot of crows, but consider my house at your disposal. Yours truly, Jacobus Egra TV. Yes, I will enlist the House of Orphan Assassins against the gods. I'm sure that will go very well as their first mission.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the Antam Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
If anyone can find a way around that fleet, it's us.
You can ask the Lords of Fortune.
Everything seems impossible at the beginning. Just fight one battle at a time. Varric told me that.
Damn right, kid.
Sounds like a line if he had died in the prologue.
The blockade. We just need to find
Again,
something that
feels like
floats.
rewrites.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
There is an element of Varric almost seems put in. Yeah, it's just what it leads me to believe.
The gods see farther than anyone, but they can't see everything at once.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, Veil Jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have 2 gods waiting. Who knows how many Antam? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We're pretty close.
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
For something like this, we'll need everyone we know. Would Morrigan help? Could Morrigan help?
The world's ending. That's when Morrigan does her best work.
It's very true.
Great. Tell Morrigan the plan. See if the Inquisitor's willing to help us.
And he's kind of
I know
busy.
He's busy leading
Yeah,
the
there you
fight in
go.
the south, but he knows this blight won't end until the gods are dead.
Got a month, he just said.
I hear that we're as ready as we'll ever be. But we can always be more prepared. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time. Let's use it wisely.
Agreed.
Get some rest, then we'll take care of outstanding business.
Okay, it feels like that's the big red flag to point of no return. Suggested lighthouse improvements. On the back of a crudely drawn picture of lighthouse in Belara's handwriting. Some kind of motivating force. When we make the lighthouse move through the fade, into Kunari dreadnoughts, ask Tash about how they move. Archon's palace cannon. Very important. Fade is full of dangerous creatures. If one of them gets close, overcharging using ambient magical energy. Barrier. See above. Also lots of debris still floating about lighthouse. Could end up hitting someone's rooms. I send them floating off into the fade. Inverse illusion effect. Instead of moving small objects through mirror, use mirror to move lighthouse through itself. Very complicated. Dream not changing nature of reality. Lighthouse is somehow protected from effects. Above, if effect were disabled or dampened. Could we use dreams to create things? Investigate. A written addendum in Emmerich's careful hand. My dear Belara, I believe we have spoken several times on the wisdom of turning the lighthouse into something far different from its current purpose. While I doubt neither your knowledge nor your enthusiasm, as we have previously mentioned, the lighthouse provides us with a secret base from which to fight. It is not intended to be some sort of vessel of war. Let us let this line of inquiry rest. Emmerich. Written in Belara's scrolling hand. Dear Professor, this is all purely academic, I promise. Also, do not look under the Illuvian platform. I cannot stress this enough. Belara. Yes, let us make our home into a Death Star and just sail it towards the enemy. Very silly. When plans align is checking in with Morrigan. The Wardens have a little bit more. Acropolis is full. Veil Jumpers are full. Riso's full. Lords are full. The Shadow Dragons are pretty far from full. I wonder if that's simply because of how the quests worked out in the end. Let's go catch up with Morrigan again. I don't feel like a conversation with Morrigan is suddenly going to catapult us into the end game. Emmerich's still the lowest, followed by Neve, so we take Neve and Emmerich. Even though that's a terrible combination for us at the moment. I mean, we're only going to go talk with Morrigan. They're not going to level up there. We'll definitely save first, though, just on the off chance it somehow puts us to a point of no return. I don't think it will. But just in case. Chantry, you're still doing sod alt help. You've done sod alt help this entire game. Maybe if Treviso had fallen instead of this place, maybe they'd have helped more then? Whoa! Are you sure? This will start your final adventure and permanently cut off all incomplete or undiscovered quests. If you're confident that you're prepared, your allies enough to face the gods, then take the fight to Elganon and Gillenane. Okay. Everyone's got their hero thing done. The allied strength is the bit I'm not sure about. So that absolutely is, this triggers like a month goes by. How many valuables do I have? And there are still chests and things I have not discovered. I may have... This is now the time to potentially look up a map. Also, where's the... It's like a church garden where they're all at, right? I'm trying to remember where exactly on the map that was. Or do I just not have a vendor here with the shadow dragons anymore? I don't know. Maybe we don't have one at all in the Sanctum? Like, obviously there's nobody there anymore. But the Viper must still hang out somewhere. Maybe that's the trade-off. You simply cannot get their level up.
A weight off your conscience.
Oh, a great relief.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be.
Plan of hers to scourge Navarra.
A real charmer.
And Aelia? Is she a weight off yours?
It's getting there.
Also, I haven't found all those candle hops here.
War. There was blood, and Hortensia, my cousin, she's not coming back, is she?
I'm sorry.
She loved the garden, you know.
Oh,
we
one of the
needed a
people who went
little
missing.
green against all this gray.
Alright, well, I definitely don't know where to find
What do you want?
a potential shadow dragon ally. And all stuff I've read and done before. Could try the Black Emporium. That. I don't think it'll work, but it might. Seems though regardless of if the city gets torched or not, this still becomes available, so I just want to make sure it hasn't got any bonus items that have randomly turned up.
So you came in one morning and her desk was just empty.
Antiquarian.
Of an invitation, you know. I should put that on the sign. I should get a sign.
Okay. Crow's Armored. Not for me. Nothing else here I'd use at the moment. Leech, don't need. None of these I've got equipped. Some stuff to buy. A mysterious gem. A single shard of lyrium that is encased in a hard glass-like substance. Shard appears to flash red at certain angles. Not good. I'll take that off your hands. And the Viper's outfit. Fancy helmet. Nothing crazy. Again, the rest were all there, pretty much. I need to top off the Wardens, though. Just because that's how I get my final hammer upgrade. I'm glad the game lets me know the point of no return, though. It helps alleviate some concerns.
He's got a lot on his mind.
I've
Kafka has a lot of maps.
What are you after today?
Okay, I don't need all 700 there. How many is that? Not enough. I need 160. Kind of just doing it by feel. Just in case I can access the Shadow Dragon one at some point. I don't know. I might just be missing it somewhere in the city. How are we looking? There we go. Lovely. And there's my hammer upgrade. Excellent. Got the shield Davrin's wearing. It is. Commander's presence. Less defense, more ability damage. It's rally party stuff. Don't need. Davrin's not wearing that. I'm not wearing these. That's kind of not bad, but I don't really min-max those advantages. Not wearing those. Davrin's not using that one. Next Warden. A crest. A proud reminder of the Grey Wardens at their greatest strength, enduring despite years of neglect, though unseen hands keep it from falling into disrepair. Kept, rather. Then transmog. Oh, fancy axe. Forged for the 4th Blight. This ceremonial axe features golden griffin details that evoke Garahel's wings against a sky of fire. Yes, please. Very fancy. And this helm's feathered crest conveys the unwavering focus to which the wearer flies into battle, ready to stand against Darkspawn, crafting from Shining's Paragon's luster. That's that other one where the crests were too big. Didn't want it. Okay, I think then, unless the map, because I'm missing a whole ash shrine here somewhere. Somehow. How am I missing a shrine? Where am I missing a shrine? Like, I don't see a spot where... I think the answer is going to be looking up a map of each zone and seeing what I've missed to go and get. Again, them... For all I know, there's some things that have been locked out, potentially. That's a possibility. Before I do that, there are the shops at the crossroads. The ghosties might have some goodies. Where were the ghosties again? Oh, they're all in that bit in the middle. They weren't on the other pieces, were they? No. Which one's closest? You, probably. Hello, ghosts.
I survived 3 years enslaved in the galleys. Another 2 undercover after.
Nothing on you. It's worth making sure.
Emmerich, how familiar are you with Tevinter swear words?
That's the Shadow Dragon ghost. Because they're gone now.
So if Fred says, Venhidas, I didn't teach him that. I just spilled my damn coffee.
Oh dear.
Oh, whoa. Okay. I'm glad this is here. Sell them all. That got them up to 3 stars as well. I can't max out a shop for them. But that puts them at the 3rd level of strength. Yeah, maybe I just lose access to their bonus goodies. Let's see what we've got. I'm glad, though, that I came and checked. Triumph we will not allow. Carefully sculpted copy of a dragon rising. A moment of sacrifice. Magisters gloating and soldiers blindly following orders. Inspiring to both Venatori and Shadow Dragon, though for opposite reasons. Moon gems. Fate-bound gems said to have rained down from a waning satina. Smaller moon. Facets cut by dying masters. Each reflect a path not taken. I know, because, you know, the shopkeepers probably should be alive. The Dragon's Resolve. Venatori love a spellbook, so we let them find one. Promises power, but poisons if you do that finger lick page turn thing. It has killed many, but we have... Where's my old D&D journal? Spellbook that poisons the reader for reading it. Fantastic. The Silent Toad. A stone toad. Old stories claim Dumat, the old god of silence, had a toad companion. Usually silent itself. Those who heard the toad croak would die soon after. Scary toad. And a scroll of eternal victory. A Venatori declaring of ultimate victory over the Shadow Dragons, forever removing their filth from the history of Tevinter. Again, they are nothing if not consistent. Game for nothing. Well, again, it hasn't got it up to the full 3,200, but I'm not going to go and spend 3 hours farming valuables on the off chance raising it up will do any more. They've hit 3 stars. Barely. That's job done, as far as I'm concerned. There's no shop to level up. Like it is just this here. But I will take it as a way to get around disaster. Mark those mementos as red. Check the other shops just in case. What have you got? Upgrades for stuff I don't use. Transmog I don't want. Anybody else selling wares in Ghost Town? How you doing, Ghost Cat? You alright? Don't use that buff. Don't need that armor. I think you're the last of them, Ghost. Yep, back where we started. That's all clean. Let's move back to the lighthouse, see if anything at all has popped up. Because otherwise, then the next step will be clearing out the different maps, finding those remaining treasure chests, assuming I can. Yep, everyone's just kind of chilling and chatting now. We've exhausted most of the conversations. There might still be upgrades I can find in the different areas, potentially. I should be able to enchant everyone's gear at that point as well. And everyone's just reached level 9.5.
Where do you go next?
The easy answer is I move to the next job. Keep looking after Docktown.
And the truth?
I don't know what comes next on a good day. And we're fighting gods.
I take it you're all leveled up, aren't you? You're good to go. Yeah, you're all fine. Alright, what I'm going to do... I'll save the game again. Because we're about there now. And then I'll take a quick bio break. And have a look at some maps. See if we can find any of the little chests and collectibles we're missing. I'm not bothered about like the tiny ones that aren't tracked on the map that I'd have to scour through, backstep for hours on end. Then we'll do a little redecorating both the lighthouse. Have a look at whatever options we've got left. Sort out as transmog for us and our allies, so we're all fit and prim for the final battle if needs be. Now, I might call the stream early because we're going to want a full day for the final fight. So that being said, refill your beverage, stretch your legs. I'll be back with you in a moment Let me just tippity type that into the chat. Tappity tap tap. There we go. Okay, alright folks, I'll be back with you in a few minutes. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Just get my headset back on. Right then, a swig of us cold tea. Hope you have a warm drink yourselves. Keep yourselves hydrated and all that. Now, which zones are... I have 132 of 40 and 28 out of 29 statue things. 94%. Oh, it irks me. It's so close. I'm not a full completionist, but I'm close enough. Doesn't really matter who I take with me now. Who was still the lowest? Emmerich and Neve. You can come along on these escapades then. You haven't had much chance to natter with each other either. Right, which areas look unassuming chest-wise? This bit's lacking a chest. Potentially in this pit? Again, it's a whole ass statue here. I'm not looking for a chest, I'm looking for a statue. I'll have a glance around a couple spots, then I'll look up a map. I'd like to try and find stuff on my own first. We've got time. I say, getting completely turned around. Excuse me, Darkspawn. For whatever reason, suddenly made the frame rate chug. You swine. Come on now. Not like this before the final battle. There we go. Punk. I'm hoping from up here I get a decent look over this main section. Oh, you couldn't finish that one off. Come on. Go fight. I'm busy investigating. I mean, I can't see. Yeah, that was on the back here. Will it have been an area when I cleared out... When we opened up the map of this zone by clearing out some of the blight from that corrupted thing? It feels like maybe there was a blight, like, hole somewhere that I could investigate. That little bit there, that's locked off. That doesn't lead anywhere. I found a couple earlier with little bits that were very clearly had a small frayed edge to them. Rather than like the hard line they've got on the map, sometimes they have bits. Hey up, why's OBS crying at me? YouTube is not responding. I mean, it looks fine on my end, OBS. Please don't scare me like that. I mean, that weird bit down there? Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. I want to try in the big hole area. Is that just river? Oh, that's where we had our big battle. Can I even get back in there? Oh, there's a ghost. He didn't say there was a side quest here. Hello? Oh, the flowers!
What are you doing here? Light glimmers the surface. Flowers break through snow. Hope unexpected. I am such.
Oh. Got a rare achievement. That was collecting those flowers and bringing them back here.
Is despair gone?
No, but nor was I forever. So small a thing.
Oh, that's nice. But it doesn't look like there's necessarily anything else down here. There isn't like another one of those statues. Give me a moment. OBS just keeps screaming at me. Go make sure... It seems like we're still live and all's good to go. The OBS is just being a finicky bugger. What's that over there? Hello, hello, hello. There's a bit of summit there to the left. That's where the crows came and helped us during the battle. Can I get up there somehow? Not this way. Keep going. See if it loops round.
We're not alone.
Oh, we so rarely are. Well, I missed that, Neve. There you go.
Let's finish this.
Just the demons casually fighting a load of darkspawn. Hate how much you move. There we go. And one mage left. Oh, it's one of them weird hand demons. And of all the demons for the whole game, we haven't seen a single Desire demon. They were so popular in the first game. Got up to all sorts of mischief. Right, well, if we were going to get to that bit where the crows were... it would be this way. Sorry, friends. Way around here either. Time to look up a map. I don't want to spend an hour on stream getting completely lost. There we go. Someone's done a thing ready for it. I know I'm not going to finish up the codex. Right, I got 84%. I've got a decent chunk. But I'm not going to run back and try and find every bloody book I may or may not have missed. That's a little too far. I do want to finish these ones on the map. Oh, Jesus. The map I pulled up is far too full of stuff. Try and smooth it out a little bit. Bear with me, folks. Easier if I get it on my off screen. OBS is still sharing a message. That things are buggered. Makes me nervous. Let's check the link again. Yeah, it still seems live and fine. I don't know what OBS is crying about. Right, let me just have a look. Oh boy, it's got everything lit up. Idol, show me. Show me the altars. Which I have one of two. It's weird because it's showing me there's one here. Yeah, this shortcut. Also showing me there's one down here. Neither of which are showing up on my map, which is very odd. No. No, we don't, Emmerich. I'm going to run past them.
Company.
See what I can find. I'm good, Darkspawn. Okay, should be around here somewhere. Like literally up in this area around where I'm at. Unless I've already found this one. Is a possibility, in which case I'll go investigate the other one. Well, it's that one there, isn't it? Which means we try for the other one. Which is up and on the other side. Down over here somewhere? Look, there's a little bit. Trying to balance stuff on several screens while making sure. Oh, OBS is fine again. Suddenly. So then happily return it, Emmerich. I'm good. It's just death down there.
Here we go.
No, here we don't. Excuse me. Nope, we're getting out of dodge. I'm here for collectibles. I'm not here for you. Sphinx statue. Aha, there's our altar. How did I miss that before? Oh, it's in this goddamn house I never got into. Alright, now I was thinking, how do we get into the house? Will I make this? I think so. Wait a minute. The answer is I just drop in, right? I just drop into the house. Yeah, and then we're behind. My God. Absolute numpty. Seems to be all else fancy in here. Weird Krogan bugs again. Right, where are you shooting them? All up and through the house. And that's all of those altars as well. Beautiful. 100% of the wetlands. 77% in the necropolis is something I struggle with. Let's hope it doesn't glitch the game out again. Right, we pull it back. I bet there's just a bit of this place I just haven't walked. You know, like just a section that I haven't got into feels the most likely here. Get back to my map. Bear with me. Got the big hoard. There's the other chests. Okay, there's one up top I haven't got. Several here where I'm stood. That's odd. Let's check up and above them. Just those bits up there, I wonder? Oh, maybe I literally never came back this way.
What power Elganon displayed at Arlathan. How smoothly he commanded the will of hundreds at once.
Not the tune I need stuck in my head. Venatori in his pocket and now an archdemon. Can't say I like where this is going.
You and Belara cut through his enchantment.
Yeah. Lucky he didn't know we were there. Can't count on it twice.
We'll find something new.
It's just the intro bit where we first found Emmerich. Surprised there are folks here.
I told you no one would find us here, love. And my cousin has...
Wait a minute. It's the Romantics from Treviso.
It would be easy to get lost there.
Crow and the Venatori.
Sable, I cannot wait.
Yes, someplace away from staring skeletons would be... But your cousin is kind to have us here.
That's a lovely little detail. Wild, but lovely. No. Aurum Profundis. I've been reading old Vestulus Pendergast's Duties of the Prelate of the Grand Necropolis. Its reputation for dry moralizing is far overblown, in my opinion. Vestulus is simply invested with a profound sensitivity towards the history of our work. Its encapsulation of the properties of gold, for example. Gold is the eternal metal, and the sun beneath our vaults. It was first worked by our ancestors in tribute to the dead, and only Navarra appreciates its sacred inner value. Silver will tarnish, copper corrode, and iron rust. Gold endures as our dead endure, and will ever adorn the inhabitants of the necropolis. And yet, there are still 3 chests remaining. So that's one up here. There are like 2 in this room. Back the way we came then. Approach it from another angle, see if that helps. I climb that rubble. Nay. And as we've seen, I am susceptible to miss the easy stuff. There was the bit up and around, right? I don't think that wrapped all the way back up over here, though, did it? Maybe I panicked because it bugged out the first time we tried it. No, that just goes up there. There's already chests done there. You get stuck now, Rook. Down to the side. No. Maybe one was only available with the story quest or something like that. Did open up a load of lanterns in this. When we were first here and we were opening up all these side doors, there was a lot of stuff in the corners. I could have just missed one in one of these side bits. Bloody ore at the moment. It's alright, Emmerich and Neve. We're just going to get a workout before we get to the main mission. It's fine. No chest or all. The upper floor is the bit we walk around. So there is a possibility of somewhere up there. Again, judging by the map I'm looking at, there should be another one about here and another one about here. It's really not clear though. It doesn't split the map into levels. Which one of these was the elevator that led me back up again? This one. Again, here's hoping everyone doesn't bug out on our way there. That's just a side way back in. Oh boy. Okay, I'll help myself. When I'm so close to collecting everything, I need to collect the rest. I don't need it. It's not going to help me win the game. It's not going to give me anything to fight over. It's going to be gear I'm not going to use. But those percentages, they sit right there mocking me. If I was at like 70%, like I am with the, or 84 rather, with the codex, I'm not going to go and try and find every little scrap of letter. Even with a map like this, that's revisiting loads of steps. But just a couple chests, you know? It's just a couple chests. Surely that's within arm's reach. Surely? Oh. There. Door. Sod the bonus map. Let me go have a look. My knees! I just missed this way? Another way that wraps around into Emmerich's garden. Needs a wisp, and that's for a chest. Now we need to go find a wisp. There should be a wisp in the peaceful graveyard somewhere. No, ghost. Can you help me? No. The wisp might be on the other side, to be fair, but I'll look around while I'm here. Not quite. I don't hear the little pop-up we'd usually get for one being nearby.
What do we have here? Someone's left flowers here.
Yeah, but where'd the wisp go? There's stuff I've missed here. Watcher's duty. It's little known outside Navarra that while the term mortalitasi has come to refer every necromancer from our kingdom, we join different circles and orders within it. The Morn Watch alone has the privilege of overseeing the Grand Necropolis. We would fight from beyond death itself to fulfill our obligations to funeral death. Which is why it was so appalling when Neve asked, so what really goes on here all day? The interment and preservation of an entire kingdom's dead is a monumental undertaking. Surely she doesn't believe we idle away the hours. Perhaps Neve imagines something more sinister. I've noticed our investigator from Tevinter stares longest into the shadows. A bit of salt from him there. Just a little bit of salt.
Just a casual inquiry.
Aye, sure. Where are the chests?
Mother? Haven't seen you for... Won't forget. By the fireplace. You too. Love you.
Bit unnecessary. But glad their lasting thoughts are pleasant ones.
Over by those vases. Was that here last time?
Nope.
Someone must want our attention.
So I need a wisp and another set of flowers. And this is a whole different door.
There's that wisp again.
A candle hop. Here?
Could be trying to be helpful.
A lifeless candle hop. The winter candle hop picked up by a necromancer on holiday. Its enchantments have unravelled, but perhaps it's been kept around for sentimental reasons. Thank God that doesn't count towards the ones in Minrafus.
The wisps in my room think they are.
At least this flower wasn't far away then. Well, you're not the wisp for the door I wanted, but I'll take it. Small chest. Chess game. Paths of Glory. The creators of Paths of Glory, a game of high chivalry and warfare across Phaedus. That's their chess game then. I've played 29 sessions of your game with the rules set out in your current compendium. While they are crudely adequate, I have drafted the following improvements. Oh no. Implement them immediately if you wish to become the superior product for intellectuals of discernment. Oh boy. It's armchair game dev. Number 1. The advancement bonus of the Elysian Cavalier receives when in formation with 3 or more allied units is both a gross simplification of movement and flagrant nonsense. Give this ability to the Elysian Cavalry or those wretched Ferelven war dogs. 2. I was disappointed that you've increased the dice used for the Templar's suppression of magic's arcane, and are no longer implementing triumph or failure charts with percentage cross-scaled to each Templar's equipment and years of training. This removes all the subtle strategy of earlier editions. Do you intend to pander to lackwits? Reverse this at once. Oh man, it's the D&D discussion again, when 5th edition came out. The artistic portrayal of the Demon of Rage is atrocious, and the rest of the interior illustrations are indifferent at best. Dismiss your current artists, and return the one who rendered the dread Queen of Madrigal of Antiva in such exquisite detail in the frontispiece of your previous volume. You wanted more boobs. Necromancy remains severely underpowered. I will detail how to accurately portray its true potency in the following sub-paragraphs. The letter goes on for 5 more pages. Oh dear. I have seen enough in the equivalent. Fair play, writer.
Someone left some games here.
Johanna always tried to convince me to play games like these with her when we were students. Her favorite one had 3 separate rulebooks, just as many rulers, and hundreds of minuscule figurines.
Played Warhammer, did you? Well, no chest in there, just some interesting little lore tidbits. Which means I'm a wisp down. And somewhere, a wisp's to be found. Oh, those were all the... That was the bell puzzle I did when I was first in here. That's fine. I'm told there's a chest like about here on the map I'm looking at. Go investigate that first. And I'll head back for that wisp. Yep, there's me map saying, hey, there's a chest there.
We're not alone.
Oh, it is the one up there. I found no way to get there, game. Found me way. I'm looking for booty. Yeah, get. You two keep going. How on earth to get up there?
That one, quickly!
I've got the setup for the rest.
Like, that's not taking me anywhere. Those aren't taking me anywhere.
I'm ready. Let's go.
It's not like there's a path around and up there in here. Here we go, don't mind me. He's looking for secret passages. It's not Emmerich, I'm about to go back out there again. Because somehow it wants me to scale the walls.
We're under fire. Look out.
I don't understand it. Come on, clear these out. They're just scrubs. I know, Emmerich, I'm trying. Is that all of you? No, there's one more in the rafters. You!
Take credit there.
Oh my god!
Beat the odds there.
Stop spawning! What do I expect in a crypt of undead? Right. One of these side bits probably has like a ledge or a staircase. Something I just didn't notice before that leads up and around. I can't see how else the game wants me to get up there. That bit, maybe? Obviously, there's the wisp down there. None of the other high sections lead back here. There isn't necessarily a platform. Feels like something I'd have to teleport to? Drop down into? Trying to see if I can get a glimpse at the other side of it. Oh, I'm completely wrong and it's like underground, right? Like somehow down it. Like, look. Chest icon is like, please find me. I'm right here. Like, whoop-de-doo. We're on one of these. It's creaking, but not like it's changing something. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a lever. Something fishy going on here. What were you trying to climb then, Emmerich? What the hell was that? Neve, what are you two doing? Let me zoom in on the map. Oh. On the interactive map, if I clicked a few things, it let me know how it would achieve it. So it certainly needs a teleporter from a candle puzzle? Next one down. Oh. Sometimes an utter dullard. And that's another chest. Vibrant quill. The vibrant hues of this quill seem completely alien, so deep inside the Grand Necropolis. It must have belonged to someone here who yearned for brighter days in brighter places. Well, if they ended up dead in this room, sure. To effect a proper cleansing of the vaults of the beloved, should malign spirits find their way into the vaults, they will be drawn again and again. After you drive them out, you must light the candles to keep them from returning.
These are instructions. Lighting candles will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
I could have done this the entire time.
That will cleanse this place.
I could have done this the whole time. To avoid respawning. That's just silly. Oh, don't tell me they've got to be done in some specific order. I've forgotten to check in the room first. Oh, thank goodness.
Last candle. The vaults should be quiet now.
Wow.
The air grows lighter already.
Never have to fight things in here again. Again, this was just a little door off to the side that I completely missed. Mind-boggling. Okay. I need to find a wisp for this spot. I don't think there'll be one up here. I reckon it's more likely the wisp is closer to it. Wisp. Up. There you are. Just the little things, isn't it? Oh. See, that's why I'm not going back to check all the bloody books. Oh, on beetles. There are some insect symbols down in the necropolis. Ask the necromancer. He says they honour the work of the humblest creatures in our funerary rites. Turns out, a long time ago, some Navaran found a kind of beetle that eats your flesh when you're dead. Only leaves the skeleton. Still messed up, but without skin is better than with skin. And Rick also said the Watchers have bred some fascinating variations over the years. Those beetles better stay in the necropolis. Got enough weird crap in Ravane. Note in Tanish's handwriting. Bless him. Alright, Wisp. Lovely.
Ah, this one keeps its memories yet.
Oh, nice.
So many rooms. What's following? What are you? Stay away! They're gone. How's this safe?
Yes, the rooms do indeed keep changing. A miniature tree! Carefully nurtured, this miniature tree exists to remind someone of the surface despite spending their days deep among the dead. One chest remains. Apparently, if I return back to the hallway where I completed the candle puzzle, a fog teleporter should be in there somewhere. And that should take me to the last one. If I can find said teleporter. Oh, look at that! I wish I'd done that bloody ages ago.
Looks like the candles worked.
I see some of my colleagues have begun the renewal of the vows.
I like that it changes up the area. It's just, it was so missable. Is it in the room I was in prior? No? It's got to be somewhere in here. The image I'm being shown just looks like the door we just went in, where the candle thing was. so I'm just looking for like an open doorway somewhere, pretty much. Not one that leads to a new area, I assume. There. Sneaky, sneaky game. What's your scribbled? Scribbles. I never thought the shrouded halls would reopen in my lifetime. It's said during the last minute of every age, each statue in the hall comes to life and speaks a single declaration regarding deaths yet to come. I should like to see that. Must remember, just in case I'm deceased by then, asking Will to have my corpse led down here when the date arrives. Bless. Silly necromancers. Excellent! We're all cleared out. I mean, that would be quite a view if in the last minute of an age all of these suddenly spoke up and said the words of everyone's coming, like everyone who's gonna die. Okay, 97. We're almost there. Docktown has 1. Alafan has 1. Reviso has 2. Ravain's done. Hall's done. Alafan next then. Make sure OBS isn't crying at me anymore. No, it's fine. Okay, and I'm just looking for regular chest. There's a bloody lot of them here. One there, one there. There and there. Oh, it says there's one like here. That feels like it would be so close for me to have just buggered. I don't doubt it though. Way round will it be? Somewhere down here.
I see we've company.
Demons that don't like the frame rate. What is about you buggers and the frame rate? Come on, skeleton, get in there. God damn ghosty demons. Oh, crap. Can't see a bloody thing. Why has the frame rate suddenly gone to shit?
Still standing, not bad.
Is it this thing being purple? Let's see. There's one on top of a floating island.
Trouble over there.
No, not trouble. Oh, I just walked right into the ghost.
Here we go. All set.
We've had a few chugs through the game in Alafan, but never like this. No, I'm not fighting the crown creatures. Nope. Let me back in there. Where was it? There we go.
There's a problem.
Where and why? No more problem. Couple more. Leave me alone. I'm just investigating. About this one. Ah. I was right in the garden the first time with that statue. There are other statues in that garden that I did not see. I am completely turned around though, god damn it. Down and around. A lot of small little puzzles hidden about the place. Too many ghosts destroying the frame rate. Okay. There's the statue. How do I activate the statues? Page from the Explorer's Journal. I've been trying to understand these statues and the secrets they hide. Gohel was convinced there might be some way to solve them. Maybe right, but he's dead. Whatever they are, they're dangerous.
Looks like there's a mystery here to solve.
Face them all at the big glowy one. I'm hoping when I change area thereafter, that gets rid of where the frame rate's currently at.
This must be one of the statues mentioned in that journal. Let's see if we can figure this out.
Again, I barely noticed them running through, and therefore missed them.
Another statue.
One more. Need to go again, or is there another statue? Probably another statue. One. Two statue. Three statue. Four. Ah, here you are.
Careful.
Got that rage demon. Hold still, please. Oh, things are getting real wacky. This is not good at all. I've never seen it this bad. I think we kill this thing, jump back to menu, and then go back in again and hope that does it. Please, you two. I'm having trouble.
So that's the mystery of the statues. Demon?
I dare say it was a trap. The statues were bait.
Why?
Going off the age of the statues could have been part of the war with Tevinter.
You might be right. The elves tricked the enemy into thinking the statues pointed to treasure or relics, and then, bam.
And then gave us treasure anyway.
Smacked them in the face. They booby-trapped Arlathan.
Oh, the old weapon. Huh. Which is a little better, apparently, than what I've got. But I'm going with that silly defense build. And I'm quite content with it at the moment. And I can't actually do the third requirement of expending free rage in a short time. Right, let us leave Arlathan immediately and find somewhere that isn't completely screwing the frame rate. How are we doing in Treviso? Frame rate seems better. Alright. 2 chests. There's apparently 3 in this place I've gone and missed. Which shouldn't make sense.
New in town?
Which way round am I? That's there, so that top corner.
There! Bleed them!
Oh yeah, this one's been here for ages and I've never been able to get it. I still think I can somehow get in that way. Get out of my bloody way.
We demand blood.
And you're not getting it. I like the fact in the Necropolis there was a way to stop enemies constantly respawning. I imagine that is an exception, not the rule. I've hit this one multiple times. No information on that one, which leads me to believe it might not be true. Try going around to the other areas in here then. There might be some false flagging as well going on. It's hard to know. Unless the area is locked off because it was a story mission and those chests are now missable.
Docktown feels brighter these days.
With Aelia gone, the place got a weight off its shoulders.
That's gonna piss me off. There must be a way, even without that many, to still find what you'd need for the completionist's sake. There's meant to be one down here. Even following a map. Oh dear. around. If those two are the zip lines, then I want to keep going. Yeah, I want to keep going south and hit that other roof. Not down to the Venatori, though there's some up and over there. Feel like I'm being toyed with again. See a way up over there. Hello? Well, if nobody's guarding it. Weird. Another little side door just off on its own on the bottom. There's another one in this place. Oh no, I'm reading wrong. There we go. One there, two there. One up there, there. One in the middle, got that one. One down the bottom here. Who puts a giant nug a gnug? No, a giant nug statue in your city. Disgraceful.
Feels brighter these days.
With Aelia gone, the place got a weight off its shoulders.
That man down there with the fish stall offered me a meal the other day.
So you charmed Halos?
Not exactly. His words were,
"It's a ghost
"To any
cat."
friend of Neve's.
Well,
or a blue cat.
Nice of him. You try his fish?
I took a plate of fried leeks and potatoes. Quite good, actually.
Huzzah! And another one done. And there's likely to be some secrets in some areas I haven't got, but potentially tomorrow. If you ever Google over the evening, see if there's anything. Again, in Docktown, I don't want to spend an hour looking for candle hops of all things, but see if there's anything else, like the flowers we found in the wetlands. Oh, is it just that left in Docktown? No, it is. Okay. Start up and over there. Let's go through this in order. Ping, ping, ping. And I've already lost my order. That one, that one, that one, that one. There. Man, this is confusing to follow. It's because they're all kind of linked together in a really messed up way. It's the one over there. How they're displaying their map is confusing me a little bit. Okay, I see. They're doing it in those segments. Let's do that. One up on there. Oh, there might be another one next to this one. Think. Oh wait, I've got all the little chests. It's a big chest. A mistake was made. Time lost horde. It's near the start? Wait, what? Seems to indicate there's one in here. Seems unlikely now it's all been beat to shit. Where I can wrap around. Only the way out. Oh no. I just clicked on it. Do you know how this one becomes available? We have to find every bloody candle hop. And there are several of those. How many in total? Oh boy. Oh, so many. 8. I know I've got some of these. I didn't expect it to be tied to the chest. I thought it'd be its own cute little thing. Said up the stairs, past the barrier, after reading every message. Stairs. Assumably, it's those stairs. Alright. Let's see if I can do this rapid. Well, there should be one in this room. But because the place is messed up, I wonder if that's gonna bugger me. I can't imagine it does. That feels like they wouldn't just remove a collectible. There are definitely more candle stops. Yep. Read this earlier. So where's next? Gonna take a little bit of doing. There's one around here. And we've got to account for ones I may have already found as well. I know I found like 3 or 4 of the damn things. Okay. As if it's the last bloody treasure chest in the whole thing. The question is, how do I know if I've already found one in a spot? What's that noise? Is that a candle hop telling me, hello, I'm about? Oh, is that just gulls? What? You love to see it, don't you? Yeah, I opened a chest here, so I can get over there. It feels like there was probably one in here. Double check the message. Yeah, there was one inside this boathouse. It is now. Why you like this game? Alright, so I've got the one in here. One in the corner of the underground bit. Down here. Like there. I wish I could just drop a mark. Yep. Pardon me.
With Aelia gone, the threads of reclaiming business is disrupted.
Back with the shadow, friends, where our message first found you. Wait, does that mean I found all? I've just happened to find all of them? Please. Nothing would please me more than if I just happened to find all of them. Maybe I'm more astute than I thought. Watch, it'll be a bait. It's like, hi, you haven't found all of us. Sod off. I did. You have many friends, seen and unseen. Both will help in their way.
Guess we impressed them. Or whoever sent the messages. But was it a game? A test?
No one knows who makes the candle hops in Minrathous. The closest I got to a lead ended in a burnt-out building. Unless the closest I got is now.
It's all very mysterious.
It'll be those circle people we saw. One moment of victory. Scrying orb, frozen in the moment that marked both a Magister's plan to crush rebellion and the instant a shadow dragon stopped his heart. So they fight on. Candle hop maker. Letter delivered via candle hop. Friends from the lighthouse, friends to us. Shall we help your friends too? Candle hops are on your side. Except the one who got away. Don't trust that one. That was a demon. We did fight and kill that one. Additional notes from Neve. Precise script. Unusually uniform. Matches just one sample. Last time I traced the candle hop's origins, it led to a burnt out building and a scrap of paper. Didn't say anything useful. A violet ink? That matches these notes too. Follow the ink? As contacts in forgery turned up nothing. As sources in conspiracy can't get me a vague description of their marker. Tall, short, three cats in a cloak, nothing. Can't say they aren't sticking to their bid for friendship, minus the one they don't trust. Information they've brought the Shadow Dragons is saving lives already. Keep an eye on them. I don't know if we can, Neve. They're literal candles. What have you got for me, Candles? The Imperial Knot. A unique maul. The knot tightens, then the head cracks, then the life drains. It snakes and vines, and oh, lovely. +6 to maximum necrosis stacks. Less damage from it, and it applies it on hit. Goodness me. If you were going for a full build of it, this is the weapon to have. Again, someone's just opened this and gone, my build! It's real! I'm so broken now. Godspeed to him. Make sure everything's all crossed off. Which companion isn't? Oh, Tash, you had that other dragon axe, didn't you? Upgrades we don't need. Starting this quest will lead to the end of the main story. It even spells it out in the journal. Very good. Go back to the lighthouse to call it for the day then. I'm glad we got all those. I know there might be a little bit more to discover. Like a few secrets maybe. I'm hesitant to check an achievements list in case it all gets bloody spoiled. But if each area has something like putting those flowers down in the wetlands, then I don't know, I'd be somewhat tempted. It depends how arduous it might be. Not everyone's chilling where they were before, which is interesting. I wonder if they're just kind of set now. Well, tomorrow we'll probably do a shorter stream of just doing some cosmetic stuff, figuring out maybe a build. And then what I'll do is I'll save the ending for Friday, because it might be pretty long. I don't know. I am excited because I've heard, even from the most negative reviews, at least the ones I've watched and read, that the ending is good. And really worth playing. It's just, you know, if you've not enjoyed the rest of it up until that point, kind of wish it was the rest of it. So I'm just very curious to see it for myself. I'm pretty sure we've got enough sorted, so the secret ending, whatever it may be, will be unlocked with whatever those circle people are. They'll be discovered in the coming days. With that then, folks, thank you very much for watching. For all those who've come along live, those who'll watch later, cheers for giving me your time. Enjoyed yourselves, hit that like button for me, push the video through the algorithms, more folks, and come enjoy different games and stories with us, hang out and build this community together. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. On the weekdays we're at 9 AM UK time with World of Warcraft, 6 PM in the evening with other games. A couple more streams left of Dragon Age the Veilguard. See what other smaller games we move on to then. It'll be certainly time for a change of pace, at least for a wee while. And you can find all the different games we've already covered right here on the channel under that playlist section to binge to your heart's content. Until next time, folks, much love, take care, and bye-bye.